Okay, first of all, congratulations and thank you for taking the time to speak to me. Give me, describe the emotions that you felt during the first round, because it was like, for me as a viewer, it was like a roller coaster. First you were like, okay, this is a clear 1-0 for Vitality, and then you guys come back, you came back, and then overtime.
Yeah, I mean, it started off like nothing was really working for us. They had really good reads on like which timings to push. They were really like punishing us short and monster. So they knew exactly what was going on their whole T side. So we were kind of just getting smashed. But I mean, we're playing CT side overpass. We're like the most CT sided maps in the whole pool. And we kept it really lighthearted, especially at halftime. We were just, making jokes, saying that this is going to be the biggest comeback of all time. Like our comms were actually super funny, so I'm going to have to get those. And as it kept on rolling, we just kept like our head in the games, kept focused on like what is happening right now in the present. And I think that's really important always, like when you're playing and you're in like one of these intense games where you're living in the present and you're just thinking, what am I doing this round? How am I going to win this round? And after the round ends, what are we doing in the next round? And it sounds obvious, but sometimes people's minds can wander, especially like, thinking like, oh, we're actually doing it, or well, let's think about next map. So everyone did a super good job living in the moment. We were able to make an incredible comeback, and we're super happy about it.
Yeah, okay. So for the second map, it was like everybody was thinking, okay, you guys have now the mental and physical momentum going for you, but then Team Vitality came back. Was it something you were expecting? Because Vitality is one of the best teams in the world currently when you go for the ranking. Would you say it's like, okay, it's a map choice, it was a map problem, or what would you take?
It's definitely a map thing. Like, we knew coming into this event that we needed to win our map pool, we needed to win our map pick every single time. Because if we don't, then teams that are playing Nuke and Vertigo, we're going to be super weak against them. And obviously Vitality is a team that plays Nuke and they play it well. So we knew it was going to be hard. We know it's not one of our strong maps. It is what it is. We didn't really get too upset about it. We know that things are going to mess up. We're going to have miscomms. We're going to push on the wrong timings. Like, everything's just going to go wrong when it shouldn't, and we're not going to stress about it. And that's what we did. We just didn't stress about it. We know that we have a really low chance of winning the map just because of how practice is and how we came into it. And yeah, I think that was the main thing on Mirage, is where the whole thing just showed.